Now, the miracles in the Bible can generally be divided into 4 categories. Healing miracles, sickness are healed, okay. Exorcism, that means demons are cast out, okay. Nature miracle, that means Jesus walking on the water, calling the wind and the waves to subside. That would be a nature miracle. And restoration miracle could be resurrection. Life is no more there, but restore the life. Or the hand is withered, okay, so restore back the hand, now can move. So generally, these are the 4 categories of miracles in the gospel. But the Bible as a whole, if we look at it, the miracle categorization can be broader a bit. We have creational miracle, and creational miracle on its own means the 6 days of creation. And those of us who know Hebrew language a little bit, God created the world out of nothing. Ex nihilo. That means out of nothing, God spoke and it was created. Out of nothing, God spoke and it was created. So creational miracle is, God spoke and there was light. God spoke and there were creatures in the sea. God spoke and there were creatures on the land and creatures, so God spoke. So creational miracle. Now sustaining miracle would be after God's creation, things continue to go on. Now what does it mean? So in that sense, this morning the sunrise is a miracle. Okay? That the sun continue to rise. My heart is still beating. It's a miracle. Life is sustained. You understand what I'm trying to say? The fact that God sustained whatever that is created is a miracle. And those of us who know science a little bit will realize this. If there is just a little bit of change, for example, to the axis, the earth is not on a straight axis, it's on a diagonal axis. So a little bit of change to the axis of the earth, things will have gone haywire. A little bit of change to the temperature thing in the world, things will have gone haywire. But God's creation, everything is perfect. Provisional miracle means God provide. For example, God sent the ravens to bring food to one of the prophets. That is a provisional miracle. God let manna come down from heaven. That is a provisional miracle. God sent the quails to feed the Israelite. That is a provisional miracle. God provide. Predictive miracle will be foretelling, foretelling the future. For example, Joseph interpreted a particular dream. 7 plentiful years and 7 lean years. 7 fat cows and 7 lean cows, skinny cow. So it is predicted. Or even Jesus will be born of a virgin maiden. It's predictive. Jesus will be born in a small town called Bethlehem. None of his bones or his body will be broken upon his death, for example. That is a predictive, a prophecy, a prophetic miracle. And then suspension miracle. Suspension miracle will be miracle that suspended the law of nature. For example, the axe head supposed to sing one. An axe head made of iron would sing. But the prophet threw a piece of stick and then the axe head floated. So the law of gravity was suspended. So that would be a miracle. So give us a broad picture of miracle. So, if we are to say that we believe in miracle, and I believe that every Christian ought to believe in miracle, then the question that comes to us this morning is, what is the framework? What kind of miracles do we believe in? And I think we cannot simply cherry pick one or two scripture and say, I believe in this. I think we need to see the totality of Scripture and then formulate a framework for us to say, this is what I believe in when I say we believe in miracles. And I have 8 principles for us to look at. 8 principles for us to look at.